10 up there. Boy, you have it. Guys picking up anything he can. See that house? Look at those windows looking right at you, those 3 windows. You imagine you have to keep those blinds down all the time with all these cars at night coming through there, shining into that house. And that's something buying a house now. You'd go and buy that house, not give this a thought. Nighttime come, you all these lights all the time.
Isn't that sweet? Look at that. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? There's our grass cutter, Dad. Look, right there, two brothers lawn care. See, there's his red truck.
It's nice and neat, doesn't it? I looked at James Card. And there's no, he does it. He does everything. Go down the, you name it, he does it. Okay? But now you want to contact this guy. There's no house address. There's only one number, and then you have to access it with a computer. So you don't know where he lives. So this tells me he has no business at all.
Well, I mean, not like an office. I mean, he doesn't need an office.
Right, yeah.
There's no need to
What so many people are doing now. They're living with the computer, they're living right from their living room. You don't need all that stuff that you used to keep an office going. Get rid of the secretary, too. So you're doing that.
I mean, there's no reason to pay, what, $1,000 a month to rent an office? It's a lot of money.
Yes. That's true. And then you have to have it look better than anyone else. When they come into that office, it has to look like an office. Can't have any baby bottles around.
Baby bottles.
Well, there goes the building up. I wondered what was going to go in there, but it's going to be cars going in the front of it. You know that. Somebody's going to have some competition. Look how long that thing is. Boy, oh boy, don't tell me we don't live in a good location.
Yeah.
That that woman comes up and says, you know, I've been sending these cards out, no response. I'm just going to come out and get and just how much do you want for this property? Right now, $400,000. Sure, that's way out of line. Not for me, it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Where can I go and get a place like it? Anything lower than that? Madame, we're living in inflation.
You got it.
We're living in a time of inflation and there's no stopping of it. You know why? Because we're in a democracy. That's why. When anybody starts blaming, everybody's at blame. They point to everyone. And it gets so bad that people are pointing to one another. They don't trust anyone. And there's one man that all of a sudden, this man, he wakes up and he says, well, what do you know? I just thought of something. I can do anything I want. So he goes down to his office and tells the printing press, he says, start printing out all the 5s, 10s, and 20s that you can print. I know all the ones are out there. We don't have to print any of those. And he starts it on his own. He doesn't ask anybody. He just starts throwing it out like it used to be. Then everything goes wild. Just like Germany. Now with that, I'm going to change topic and go to something pleasant.
Okay. Actually,
Look at that.
I was reading, all these China, the trade war with China,
Yes,
and they're putting all these tariffs.
yes, absolutely.
And I've read that the Dollar Tree, it's becoming impossible for them to keep selling things for $1.
Yeah,
So they're going to have to change. They're going to have to start selling things more for $1.
I was thinking along those lines, and they've reduced the size of things, peanut butter and all that.
Yeah.
And I feel sorry for them. But that's going to happen, John. You're right. So if we would need something that can last a long time, now's the time to buy it. Something that will last a long time, because these dollar days will be gone.
See, there's the way to go right there.
Yeah, watch that guy. He wants to get in front of her. Watch him.
Well, if he slams into me, it's his fault, not mine.
It would be nice if everybody had bicycles.
We're going to take a little drive up here to see how things are going before we go here.
Yeah.
That's where Aunt Ann used to hang out here.
Yeah, you told me that.
So it was the Silver Slipper.
Yeah, you told me that a number of times. I repeated it about the women used to be on the horse.
Adult books, look at that.
That's all gone now.
It needed to be all gone.
It needed. Wonder who's going to go in there. And they just use this for storage. You can't get in that place. Boy, that guy, isn't that something? He's probably doped up. These people have all these automobiles for sale. They're going to have to pay people to park them. You know, if somebody wants one, you have to go in there and get it out.
We're not going to go in. I just want to drive through, see what's going on, find out what they're doing, why they're doing
it, stop them from doing it.
Yeah, I just want to see what's going on here.
No, I could never motivate in that place.
Oh, I know. We're not going to.
And I wouldn't want to go bring them back too many memories. Your mother.
Yeah.
Oh, I can leave her off. I used to leave her off over there. She started this in. There's a guy selling things. Look at that. They're still in business, John. Big time. It's big time. I'm glad we came here. We know what the business is like now, and who's buying and what they're buying. Everybody wants a good price.
The only thing I'd be interested in, you know that man with the cowboy hat that used to be right there?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'd be interested in.
Right. Yeah.
Wonder if they're still selling vegetables down here.
Oh, I'll see. No, they have their vegetable truck. No, it's completely dead.
Or maybe it's down here. Maybe it's down. I think it is down here. It is. Look at that.
Yep, there he is.
Looks the same to me, doesn't it?
Goodbye. Doesn't look too good though.
It never was, really.
I mean, all that fruit looks old.
Yeah.
So you know where it was. It was in a freezer somewhere. No telling how long.
You know, they never were that good, to be honest. Look at all these people setting stuff up there.
Yeah.
I just wanted to drive by there and see what was going on, you know? Looks like nothing has changed.
Is it different? Come here and see.
Did you ever see that?
That boy, can you take care of those things? See where they were trimming them?
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of dead leaves and branches. I'd never have it. You know, I often wondered about those trees. The work that it would take to shape them, make a ball out of them.
I always wanted to go here.
Now, what is this place?
This used to be the distillery.
Oh.
The distillery, I think.
So what is in there now?
So now it's Dismas Charities. Dismas, so that's a charity thing now.
Yeah, I guess all the brass was there. Yeah. Boy, they keep it in shape.
Yeah, that's a pretty building there, isn't it?
That is. Boy, when they built this place, they did it upright, didn't they?
That was the main. I mean, this was a big operation here.
Yeah.
Or was it? Or could it? It was either the cigarette. This wasn't the cigarette factory, was it? I think it was the.
Yeah, I think it was.
It was either that or either a cigarette factory or a distillery. I think it was a distillery.
Wonder what it is now.
Look at all those empty warehouses.
I know one thing. Somebody has a lot of money.
You know.
Is that their flag too?
Uh-huh. For sale.
It's for sale? This building?
Uh-huh.
I guess that's all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Those houses and all back there where we were. My. What a beautiful place we were in, but look what's surrounded.
I'm not sure about this, but we'll see.
There it is, look. Oh my.
Kentuckiana Tank Wash.
Tank wash. Oh boy. I know what that is. Somebody comes in there with some stinking tank trucks.
No. So there it is. Look at all that.
Boy. Look at that chimney they have.
Look at that. All drivers, visitors must wear hard hat.
Let's see. All drivers, visitors, and contractors must wear a hard hat, safety glasses, and steel-toed shoes at all times.
Boy, Chester's been there many times.
Oh boy, Chester will get him. What's back?
Well, we'll find out. Huh? That's what a Sunday drive is. Huh? Look down there. That's what a Sunday drive is.
There's more of these buildings. I never knew this place existed. Well, they're in business though. You can tell that.
So that's, because when they,
I never knew this place was back here. No turnaround.
Well,
You don't want to turn around. Look at that place. No smoking. They have a camera watching us. It shows they have a camera watching every
So
move
basically
you-
what this was, I mean, you know, with those whiskey, they have to age them, you know, it has to sit for a couple of years. And so I think that's these big warehouses, like for the distillery, it's like that.
What do you mean age?
Well, I mean, like they have to sit to actually mature, like the, you know, whiskey and bourbon.
Oh, yeah, right, you're right.
They want a couple of,
Yeah.
they don't want to sell them right from the,
Right, that's true. To age them.
you know, and so that's what these big giant warehouses are for.
Yeah. Boy, look at that electrical system up there. Switches. Ah. The only one thing, if they get in trouble here, they'll have to call me.
Yeah.
I made a believer out of those electricians on day shift. Nobody wanted to climb that pole with all that power coming into the plant. They said, that's for LG&E. We don't want that. Day shift. They didn't want to do it. That foreman came up to me and said, Ralph, can you do that job? Sure, I can do it.
Yeah.
You know the rest of the story.
Well, nobody can say we haven't been back there, have they?
What?
Nobody can say we haven't been back there, can
Oh, that's right. It's a beautiful place back there.
they? Actually, it is attractive, isn't it?
I never knew that place. That was, you can tell that the money is there for that place to look like that. A top shape. The money, somebody has a lot of money. And they want to sell it. They can ask the top price. But once you bought that, well, what would you do with it?
I don't know.
You have all these airplanes flying around now, delivering things, and railroads there. But very seldom you see it's very slow to ship something. A railroad is very slow. First thing, you have to line them all up in one direction, and then have vehicles, high-speed vehicles that go back and forth to get a whole train. A train is a lot of things in a straight line. And those trains can be 100 cars if they wanted to. Well, we're coming up to reality. Look at all that stuff they have there. Somebody bought all that for practically nothing. Who would want one of those old trucks? Let's see, how much is this going to be?
We're just gonna get a chocolate milkshake. That's all.
Oh, that's all?
That's all. That's all.
You don't want anything?
Yeah.
You're not getting anything?
I am not.
How much would that be?
$2.11.
$2.11. There it is. There's 2.
11 cents. I think I have that almost certain. And 11 cents.
I
Exactly.
can buy you one if you want to.
Oh no,
whatever you want.
no, thanks. I'm gonna. So you want to have this milkshake at home,
I guess.
or you want to drink it here?